Welcome to the Working Title Podcast where we're always talking about different stuff. Today we're going to be reviewing quite an interesting movie called Her, released a couple years ago. It's a movie about a man that falls in love with a robot and the hijinks that follow, and the loneliness and the depression. My name is Seamus. Welcome to the Working Title Podcast. Today I'm joined by Joshua. How you doing, bud?
Doing great.
And today we're going to be talking about Her. What do you think about the movie? This is an interesting movie.
Oh, I
loved
loved
it.
it, man.
Really wanted to watch.
I remember in 2012 when it first came out, it was all the rage, and at the time, I don't know, I wasn't really receptive to it.
Right.
I don't know why. You know how that is sometimes.
Yeah.
And I just really wasn't that receptive to it. But then after, we're going to do this review, watching it and finding out that Spike Jonze wrote and directed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Spike Jonze is, I think he was the guy that created all the Jackass stuff. And he directed a lot of interesting music videos. So he's like a music video guy. Yeah.
He's, isn't Spike Jonze the guy that does, he's like the head of Vice?
Is he the head of Vice too?
I think so.
But yeah, he's definitely like, his name holds weight in the entertainment industry for sure.
Yes. Yeah, he's the Vice guy. He owns Vice.
He owns it?
I think so. Or he started the company or something like that.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
But I think the movie I felt it was a masterpiece. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very innovative, and I thought the coloring of the movie was just extremely interesting. Like just I don't know, they must have done something in post to make the colors look like that. It just has such a distinct vibe to it.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Very well shot.
The cinematography is insane.
Yeah.
Insanely well done.
It's so good. So it's a story about this man who just recently went through a divorce.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Right. Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix. One of his greatest roles. I think.
Yeah.
Top 10 for sure.
Joaquin Phoenix's performance in this movie as,
it's brilliant.
What was the dude's name? What's the character's name?
I don't know.
Leon, something like that. Is just, his performance is phenomenal. It's so good.
It's beyond convincing. He becomes that person.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so good. But it's about a movie about him, and he's going through divorce, pretty nasty divorce, it seems like. And he is looking for love. And I was not expecting the first chunk of the movie.
Yeah.
Because you see commercials and you hear about the movie and people are like, oh, it's this movie about loneliness and love and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, okay, I kind of get the gist of what this movie is going to be about and what it is going to happen. I had a list of this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. I did not expect the crazy phone sex bit at the beginning. I was like, holy shit. All right. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's so crazy. Oh, it's so good. But he falls in love with a robot with an OS system or an operating system. And it's a movie about his journey becoming a better person, right? That's what it seems like.
It's definitely one of the underlying main points of context.
But it's more about being able to move on past a very painful experience, right?
Yes.
And finding love and creating a relationship with something or with somebody that may not have been perfect at one point, but you find comfort in that person at the end of the day, something like that. I don't know. It's very, very deep, very strange. And I like it a lot.
It's crazy that, the OS system, the voice is voiced by Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
That was a very nice touch.
Yeah.
She has a very gorgeous and sultry voice. So it's not hard to listen to her talk.
Yeah. Oh, this movie.
I wonder
is
how
so
they
good.
shot that, because most of he's interacting with her, but I wonder if, she must have just recorded that in the studio. She obviously is not talking on the. So how do they do that? Technically, I'd be interested to know how they achieved doing it and making it look that authentic. There's probably all sorts of things, sorts of challenges in filming a movie that has that the main characters, it's fucking robot, like a voice,
right,
communicating with a man who has a device.
Right.
Is it implanted in his head or is it?
No, he has like a fold out phone.
Oh yeah.
And
fold out phone.
Yeah, has cameras on both sides so she can look out or something like that. And it's futuristic and weird and it's so good.
It's not unlike Black Mirror in that way. There's a little bit of like Black Mirror undertones to it, but it's not like dystopian in any way, really.
No, not really. Yeah. It's I would have to say it's the complete opposite of Black Mirror almost in the sense that Black Mirror is like, this is what happens when technology is rampant and it goes bad.
Yeah.
This movie's universe is definitely the opposite, where it's like, this is what happens when technology advances to a point where you have people that are writing letters for you.
Yes.
That are like sitting
that's his job, is he writes letters for people.
Oh, it's so good. And he's just like sitting at his desk and there's no microphone and he just talks out loud and it dictates on the computer screen what he's saying. It's like, holy shit, that's amazing. And then to have this little phone that you can like scroll through and have earbuds in and everything that we have now, but it's just at such a different level.
Yeah. And it's weird. It takes place in Los Angeles. There's many distinguishing landmarks and, things about it that you can tell that it's LA. But then also they have certain shots where it's obvious they maybe did some CGI or were filming like somewhere over in Malaysia or someplace like that.
I'm almost positive, other than like, because later towards the end of the movie, they go on vacation with like Chris Pratt and his girlfriend. And that definitely feels like somewhere that's in LA. Everything else, when he's in the city, it feels like it's being shot in like Korea.
Because definitely when they're somewhere over in one of those really sophisticated, futuristic looking areas, like Korea or like Singapore or something.
Yeah, I think so. Because when they're walking around, there's a lot of like Asian people. Not, but you're not going to find that amount of Asian people living in LA with like that crazy like walkway that's over the highways, and stuff like that in like downtown area. So it really has an ambiguous location to it.
That's a really good way to frame it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, like towards the end, I was like, where the hell did they shoot this? This is insane. Because it looks so good.
Yeah, it looks really. And I think one of my favorite parts is Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson. Her voice. He finds out, she tells him that she's also has like relationships with 6,000 other people.
Yeah.
And he's like, of those other people, how many do you love? Or he's like 631.
Yeah.
Just these outrageous numbers.
Yeah.
It's a fucking operating system that you're falling in love with, but it's so realistic. You think it's only you.
Yeah.
That's going to be a thing in the future though. I mean, it solves such a fundamental problem that human beings have, which is loneliness.
Yeah, it really does.
When technology reaches a certain point where AI is that good, I guarantee that'll be a fucking invention. I guarantee people will use that.
Yes, definitely. And it puts a light on loneliness. Sorry, that I don't think a lot of other movies do that kind of tell a very similar story of like, my girlfriend left me and now I gotta figure out how to deal with that. There's this other person. It's like, it's usually about just the main character boning some other character. And it's like, you couldn't get it at this place, so now you're going to try to get it at this other place. This character in her just kind of moves past it,
Yeah.
And towards the end, he moves past it completely. It's like, all right, now I'm going to comfort Amy Adams.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that's good.
Yeah, it's definitely so fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked it a lot. I gave it like a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd have to agree on that. It's so well shot. All the colors are really good. Joaquin Phoenix's character, he mainly wears red throughout the entire movie. But I watched the video not too long ago on the color symbology within the movie. And it was like, he wears these super vibrant colors to stand out from all of the other people in the scenes where he's like moving through the city, not just because he's the main character and the person we're supposed to be focused on, but because he's like looking for love, and red's the color of love and stuff like that. And as the movie goes on, he starts wearing the same color as everybody else. So like browns and like taupe colors, those very muted colors he starts wearing again as he's like moving more to become normal. You know, it was very interesting.
This is like a video that somebody made about it. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, this movie's fantastic. The cinematography is really good.
I wish that I had more details. I fucking watched it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I wish that I could bite into some more chunky, juicy details about it. But fine. I think I don't know. It doesn't need that really. Not really.
I think at this point, if you haven't seen the movie, you really should, and you need to go into it with an open mind. Because I was thinking about it now. I went into it with expectations of it being a good movie.
Yeah.
But I had, like I said, a list of like, I think this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. And like some of those things, the movie hit on my list.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time it completely changed my mind on what could possibly happen within the movie.
Yeah.
Like the phone sex stuff at the beginning was like, oh shit.
Yes.
I was not expecting this to happen. All right.
Yeah. That was a crazy scene though, where the operating system, Scarlett Johansson, she hires somebody to come over to the house, like a real actual female, like a very good looking young lady. And then she,
is the embodiment of Scarlett Johansson in that scene, and like freaks out when Joaquin Phoenix is like, no, I'm not going to have sex with you because you're not the person that I'm in love with.
It's like, Joaquin, don't be a bitch right now, man. We all want to see this happen.
It makes sense in the situation. And the girl absolutely. Gets super sad because she's like, I really wish that I had what you have.
Yeah.
Because you have this great relationship with air,
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, man.
I was very conflicted in that part because it had it could have really taken that direction where it was a nice, sexy movie scene. Yeah. But this movie was way too sophisticated to, I wouldn't say lower itself to that, but it would have cheapened the movie if they did cheap and gratuitous nudity and sex, which they really didn't do at all. I felt like every sexual situation was done in an extremely tasteful way.
Yeah.
Shot by masters, done by masters, just nothing bad about it. This is just fucking was made by elite level filmmakers who really understand how to put together a complete cohesive product that's not corny or cheap, that's just perfect. There's no flaws in it, man. It's so good.
It's really good.
I totally had expectations that of it, or I didn't have expectations that it would be like that. I thought it was going to be much different. I didn't know about the artificial intelligence angle at all.
Oh, really?
I thought it was just going to be a normal fucking movie. I didn't realize that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm glad I got to see the whole thing, just like BoJack Horseman, man. I waited all these years and I got to see it, and
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So good. And looking back on it, my expectation was Joaquin Phoenix's character was going to be kind of like this lonely, introverted, antisocial sort of character.
Yeah.
And the OS system was going to get him reintegrated into the world. That's not, looking back on it, his character is like super horny the entire movie. He just wants to fuck everything. Yeah,
exactly, dude.
It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
And the OS system like calms him down. It's like,
exactly. Yeah. He's trying to he's coming off that divorce. He's trying to, get it in.
Yeah. It's such a good movie. Oh
yeah. Go watch that shit. It's on Netflix. You got no excuse not to watch it.
Yeah. You got time.
It's not like Blockbuster where you actually had to go down, invest your time and your money only to maybe not enjoy it. It's not like that anymore, guys.
Yeah. Dude, Blockbuster is the best.
TV or your phone or your tablet. You got nothing else going on right now. You should go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it.
You'll like it.
It's a fantastic movie.
I actually have kind of just an ending thing that's a little bit, I don't know how entertaining it is, but I told my uncle and our other friend Melissa to watch it, and they were watching it in the living room. They watched half the movie, and then I asked them how it was, how they thought of it. They're like, I'm not really sure about it so far, because they watched like a half of the movie, and then I asked them a couple of days later after they watched the whole thing, and they were singing the same praises
Really?
Yeah. So it was weird.
Huh.
Like they saw half of it. They're like, I don't know if I like where this is going. But then after they saw the whole thing, it was like, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's old people for you.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
It's not like the other things when I was a little kid.
It's not the normal things that I like.
It's not like the normal things. Those are the only things that I like.
Mm-hmm. God, it's a good movie. You should go watch it if you haven't already. And if you have, let us know what you think down in the comments, because we want to continue the discussion a little bit more. Hear what you think as a listener. And check us out next time on Working Title Podcast when we talk about another movie or maybe some more music. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.